I've never seen a frozen, I don't know about Dominic and Tyler, but I've never seen a bay, a lake that looks like an ocean that's frozen over, dude. And I was asking Greg, man, I mean, these guys, they go out there, they plow a racetrack into it. There's no walls, but man, the ice, they kind of plow up. They have a berm, and you don't want to hit that berm. It sucks you into it. And man, it's an awesome racetrack, and it was just an awesome experience. So, man, Greg, I mean, as the president of the association, I mean, you're involved in every aspect of it. And y'all, I don't know how it all works, but your racetrack eventually turns into water, and you got a lake, and you got boats everywhere. And then all of a sudden, the lake freezes over, and then, man, you know, do y'all change the racetrack, or do you pretty much do the same track? Share with us a little bit about that.
Well, it usually starts by, deciding what we want to do over the years that we've been racing. Building a regular oval or a regular circle, that we try to make it fair and fun for everybody, because we also have front wheel drive as well as rear wheel drives, as you've seen. And we want to make it, we don't have different classes. So we race the rear wheel drives, race against front wheel drives, and we want the competition to be fun for everybody, not just for one group. So I tried to design, a buddy of mine that's also on the board, Bill, take some tracks that we know. We will decide to go a 3/8 mile, try to get a design that might be intuitive for both front wheel and rear wheel drive cars. So we actually go out there, we do some measurements, and with strings and ropes and sticks, and draw lines, and then we take the plow trucks and push out the snowbanks and for safety and barriers, and away we go. That's pretty much how we get the track prepared. We got a drag. We've got it's a big trailer with a bar that comes down with railroad spikes welded to it that chew the track up, so we can, what we call preparing the track, chip it up a little bit, give it a little bit of texture, yeah. We call it traction, but yeah, texture. Because there is no traction, so it's just a feel that it feels a little bit better than actual an ice skating rink. But there's not much there. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Hey guys, it was, man, it was amazing, how competitive it was. And like Greg is saying, there's front wheel drive cars, there's rear wheel drive cars, and everybody's fighting for traction, man. And you think ice racing, you think, it's like a dirt track. You're going to hang the rear end out and you drive it with the throttle. But I learned real quick, man, you drive it with the brakes and the throttle, and trying to keep that car, you don't want the back to really slide out. You want to keep it going forward and working the throttle, working the brake, and everybody's fighting for traction, and man, you can see the racetrack changing, and you can see the ice where it's the clear ice. You don't want to be on clear ice, and it's amazing how good the racing is and how good the drivers are. I fell in love with it, man. It was amazing.